So I realized I hadn't made a video about this yet, um, and this is about Mr. H and his four friends. This is one of the first things we learned in kindergarten when we were learning our sounds and stuff. But I thought I'd make a video. I hope that these are helping and that you guys are watching them. I like making them. They're easy for me, and I just hope that they're helping. Anyway, so this is also available. I talked about this in the literacy support package I handed out at the beginning of the year, which I spent all last year making. It's also available to download on the blog under important documents if you lost your copy. Um, but I'm going to re-explain it again because these are really important to know because they appear in so many words. Now, we've been learning about consonant buddies in class. A consonant buddy is when two consonants come together, they can make one sound, such as fur, F and R. The thing with that is that you can hear the f and you can hear the r sound. These are actually called digraphs. A digraph is two consonants that come together, and when they're together, they make a completely different sound. You can't hear like each sound in that digraph. And these are the four most popular ones, which is why we teach them first. And I kind of have a story about each one to help us remember the sound that they make. So the first one that we learn is S and H. So this is Mr. H right here. He's in all of them, obviously. And he's got four friends, and we like to call them girls. It doesn't really matter, but I call them girls because the ladies always come first, so that's why they come before the H. So this is Miss S and this is Mr. H, and when they're together, they like to go to the library and read. However, when they go to the library, it's really loud, and they end up just telling each other, telling everyone else in the library to shh and to be quiet. So S and H make shh. Next, we learned about C and H, and this is Miss C, although she looks very manly, and this is Mr. H, and when they're together, they like to go walking in the rain. However, they get so excited when it's raining that they don't even put their rain coat on and their rain boots on. They just go out barefoot, and then they end up getting sick, and then they start to sneeze. So they make the ch sound. We have to be careful because some students think they say achoo, and that's not the case. So C and H make ch. Next is W and H. And Miss W and Mr. H, when they come together, when they hang out, Miss W ends up doing all the talking. She just talks and talks and talks, and Mr. H doesn't get a chance to talk. So when they're together, you only hear the sound that she makes, which is woo. So when W and H are together, they make the woo sound because you can only hear her in her big mouth. All right, and last but not least is T and H. And we save this one for last because this is a tricky one because it actually makes two sounds. So when T and H are together, they tend to argue a lot and they get in lots of fights, and so they stick their tongues out at each other. And there's two sounds that they can make. There's a hard sound and a soft sound. The soft sound is when you stick your tongue out and you just breathe. Like in the word think, or at the end of the word with. And the hard sound for it is when you stick your tongue out but you use your voice, which is th, like in the and there. So they're actually called voice and unvoiced. The unvoiced is where you don't use your voice, and the voice is where you do use your voice. I think soft and hard kind of works a little bit better. So soft is and hard is th. So these are four digraphs that we've learned. They are very common and they appear in a lot of words, so they're really important to know. So that's the story of Mr. H and his four friends. So hopefully your child knows this because we did learn this in class, but just a good reminder in case you do come across some words with these sounds in them.